up to your right. Over to, yeah. Welcome back to the KHSAA 2023 UK HealthCare Boys Sweet 16 basketball tournament. We have today's winners, the male Bulldogs, Coach Tim Haworth, student athletes Cole Edelen, Demetris White, and Jack Edelen. Coach, comments, please.
We knew Breathitt County was going to be a difficult opponent for us. They had a great season. We came out, I think it was 12-5, and we hit 15 threes tonight. So anytime you shoot the ball that well, you got a great chance to win. It's a testament to these guys, how they've battled through all the adversity all year and how they share the ball with one another. And I thought it was a tremendous team effort by our guys.
Raise your hand for questions right here in the front.
Tim, you talked about, that slow start. How much did your all's defense and the ability to apply pressure really kind of help flip that game and allow you to go on that boom there in the half?
It was a huge part of it. And, we've done that all year where, we can win a game in the half court. We can win it in the full court. And tonight I really felt like our advantage was to try to speed it up. And, I felt like if we could get the game in the 70s, 80s, or 90s, that it was going to be hard for them to beat us, but it definitely helped us get some transition threes and some different things like that.
Near the end of the game there, your student section was chanting for Andrew Urbanchik. Can you kind of talk a little bit about him and why the community feels so drawn to him?
Well, first of all, he's a really good kid. He's a great football player, plays baseball as well. He's really big time on the baseball field. And so he's a 3-sport athlete. And so, big, strong kid. He's usually the last guy, to get off the bench. And so the student section love him. He's just a great kid. He's hilarious. He wasn't too funny when he airballed that 3, but other than that, it was great. It was funny. So, but he's an awesome kid, and he's just a pleasure. I coached his older brother who's playing football at Dayton, Dominique, and so it just have those kids in our program. It means the world.
You guys broke the record for most 3-pointers made in a Sweet 16 game, 15. Can you guys speak to that history?
Yeah, I think that's kind of been our thing that we've tried to adjust this whole year. We made shirts for the state tournament, 3 is greater than 2. So I think it's hard to. Last year we were more to play everything through the post. This year we kind of spread teams out. So I think it's hard when you have guys who can go inside, and then everybody on the team can shoot 3. So I think it's just harder for teams to guard.
I'll just piggyback what Afi said. Being around these two, especially, we all the time in the gym on the gun, just getting shots up, and to come out here and do it, it's just like second nature. So when we're just shooting the ball, it's just like everything's a good shot. Like Coach said, I don't think we really took any bad shots between everybody on the team. So we just got to keep doing it, keep playing, and on to the next.
I feel like with us, it's always a competition. So when we have everyone in the gym, it's always like who can get the best score on the gun that we have. So I think we're always pushing each other, and that's how we shoot. So I think it's hard for other teams to guard.
And we had 5, Cole?
Yeah.
Right here. For the players, I think all five starters scored in double figures. Jason, I think, had a pretty hot streak there to really kind of get you guys going. What was Breathitt able to do early on that kind of allowed them to jump out ahead, and what was it that you guys looked to do to flip to turn it around and get back in the game?
I think like kind of Coach Haworth said at the beginning, we weren't really taking any bad shots. They just weren't really falling. So I think it was a great job by our guys to not really panic when they went up 12-5, I believe. So they went up 12-5, had a little run. They were just running their offense, getting good shots. They're a great team. We watch a lot of film on them. They beat Evangel early on, had a big win against Hazard. So, they're a really good team. A lot of people try to overlook them, but we knew coming in that it was going to be a tough matchup.
How y'all doing? Chris Jones from Beyond the Game, 93.9 FM. Congratulations on you guys' win.
Thank you.
Congratulations on you guys hot shooting. I've been following you guys since y'all's region game and y'all come back win. I want to know what you guys feel like about a potential matchup against Frederick Douglass, assuming they win. I know a lot has been put in stake about the football team and the basketball team playing in anticipation of that matchup. How do you guys feel about potentially meeting them next round on the basketball court?
They've won 28 in a row, I think. If they get past Martin County tonight, they'll won 29 in a row. We respect them. We know they got a really good team. We got a really good team. And, once you get to the Elite Eight, Final Four, it's going to come down to basically who's playing the best for that moment, for that game. And so you can, as good as we play today, you can throw that game out the window and just concentrate on what's at stake, and they got a terrific team. It's going to take a great game by us. It's also going to take a great game by them for them to move on or for us to move on.
Final questions. Hand it back.
I'm coaching players too. For the way last year ended, how much did that motivate you guys to go ahead and get a win on this first day of the Sweet 16?
Oh yeah, for sure. Last year, we had a war with Warren Central, get beaten overtime, and in 2020, was just a phenomenal basketball team, one of the best I've ever coached, and all 5 starters went Division I, and we weren't, we won the region. Michi, they were freshmen. We weren't allowed to play the state tournament, and so that was hurt, because it was like, when you have a special team, and this team right here is special. And I've said this all year, you may look at us in warmups, don't let the warmups fool you, because we got a lot of good shooters, ball handlers, defenders. We're just a really good team. I said I've had 0 drama on this team. There's such a joy for me to coach every day, to come into practice. The locker room's great. I can't wait to go hang out with them and eat dinner and just hang out and come back to the games tonight, because they're that fun for me to be around.
Final questions. Coach Haworth, congratulations to you and the male Bulldogs. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Next, here
guys.
to your right, just watch your step.
Steps on your right over there. One more. You got you.
We have the Breathitt County Bobcats, Coach Kyle Moore, student athletes, Christian Collins, Andrew Combs, Bryce Hoskins, and Luke Bellamy. Coach, comments on that game?
We faced a really good team in Louisville Male. Some things that we'd worked on, they were still able to do. It hurt us a lot, and we started out pretty good, and we got a little loose with the basketball and had some turnovers that really cost us. And it's just a tough game. But hats off to Louisville Male. Really good basketball team, really well coached team.
Questions? Right here.
Bryce, considering that probably all of Breathitt County's down here today, huge following, what does that say about this team and this community?
Our fans are the most faithful, loyal people I've ever met. Our fans are the most faithful, loyal people I've ever met. It just goes to show how deep our relationships run in Eastern Kentucky. A lot of people around the state don't understand the bond we have. So I'm happy that the showing we had, and I'm glad that we can be a light in the community to this Eastern Kentucky.
In the very back.
Coach, maybe not the way you wanted to end tonight, but man, what a run it's been to get here from the beginning to the end. And just for those who know the stuff that you guys have been through, just talking a little bit about just how proud you are of this team to get to this moment.
Yeah, it's hard to put into words how I feel about this team. They're just a an unbelievable group of young men that battled a lot of adversity. We sometimes forget that these are teenagers, and a lot of that's because they act like men. These guys sitting up here with me are men, and they've been examples for our community of how to handle yourself in hard times and when things don't go your way. And I've done this for a pretty good little while now, about 17 years. And I don't think I've ever been more proud of a group of young men than I am this group.
Right here.
For the players along those same lines, especially the last 3 months or so, how have you guys been able to deal with that adversity and come together and get to this stage?
I think we just stuck to what we'd always known. We've been playing together for a really long time, and since we were babies, but too little, even hardly dribble and make layups a lot of the times. But I think that we just stuck together. Me and these boys and all the boys in the locker room, we locked arms and we said we're not going to let nothing kill us. We're going to keep going and do what we're destined to do.
Thanks, Bryce.
Anybody else?
I believe Andrew's
In the back?
Andrew, you want to say
Right here.
Yeah, first off, congratulations on a good season. Hats off to you guys. Coach, I want to ask you, how was it transitioning from, being the football coach to the basketball team, bonding with the players, and them already having a system going? How was that transition? And for the players, how was it transitioning to, a new coach mid-season?
Well, for me, it took a little time in transition, but it was a little easier probably than you would think. We didn't go in with the change thinking we had to change everything these guys have done. These guys are great athletes, and they've been good basketball players for a long time. So I'm a firm believer in that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But another advantage, we're a small community. I've known these guys since they could walk. I think I even babysit one of them for a little while when he was real little. So, we're all close. We all know each other. We know how to handle each other. And, that's a big advantage for me coming in from football to basketball, and coaching some of these guys previous too. Don't hurt anything.
Final questions from the media? Yeah. Last question here.
Considering July 28th, most of you guys were shoveling mud, helping someone in your community, a family member, whomever it might be, from the flood of record, Breathitt County, digging out from that and battling the adversity of losing your coach, B.B. King, who passed away 4 games into the season. Considering all the obstacles, I just want to congratulate you guys for being able to overcome that, make it down here. That's a big deal for Breathitt County. It's 27 years since Breathitt County's been here. But I want you guys to speak to that, overcoming those obstacles. I know some guys up there. I know Bryce Hoskins. He was in my basement hauling TVs and couches and whatever else, helping the community. I want you guys to speak to that adversity, if you would, please.
Well, it's just a small community. Everybody knows everybody. You just got to help each other out, and going through a time like that, it's just hard. And everybody's friends and those and their friends, you just got to help them out.
Like Andrew said, everybody knows everybody, and after BB passed, the whole county come together, and we just made it a really special year.
I'd just like to thank our whole community for coming together and supporting us. And I'd like to thank Coach Moore for stepping up and being a good role model for us.
And on that note, Coach Moore, congratulations to you and the Breathitt County Bobcats on a great season.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Watch your step when you exit here to the right.